it's just a curiosity. When I say I make a choice, I'm even I do have no answer, and I'm not, it's not troubling me even if I don't have an answer. But I am not able to figure out who am I to make the choice to allow the mind. Is it? I mean, all I have is mind um, to make or not to make a choice. So is it the mind itself
So
playing?
yeah, so there's a lot of discussions out there about free will. Do we have free will? And the answer, do you have free will or do you not have free will? And the answer is yes. It's like on one level, there's nothing to have free will, and there's nothing to have will over, and nothing is ever crystallizing. And on the other level, I can do this, but it's an illusory form of free will, but it is a form of free will. So who's making the choice? Pankaj, say your name one more time, please.
Pankaj.
Pankaj is making the choice. Simple as that. When you're making a choice, you're making a choice. And when you're not making a choice, you're not making a choice. And also at the same time, there is no separate entity called Pankaj who can make a choice about anything. Right? So we just keep it, because what can end up happening with with these non-dual teachings is you end up with just an infinite amount of unanswerable questions. And I'm not saying you do this, but then people will get onto Facebook and have a discussion about this. If someone says to me, what do you think about free will? I'll say, I have free will. I made a sandwich earlier. If someone says to me, well, what do you think about the non-crystallization of all experiences? I say, well, that's true. Nothing ever crystallizes. And so you don't have free will? No, none. It's not
Right. Yeah. And I'm comfortable with those paradoxes, so to say, and
yeah.
I'm comfortable with that. Perhaps we will never be able to answer this. No, who is
No,
making
any
it?
question that begins with why
Yeah.
is unanswerable.
Right.
And all I bring it down to is this, and that's why I started this meeting with this. Your aim is to become comfortable and at ease with all experience, and that would include: am I this? Am I that? Is this that? If somebody wants to write a whole thesis on this topic and they're loving it, yes, do it. It's just that if you have a good relationship with your experience of that, and for me, I decided the reason why I came to this is because my relationship with all experience was so challenging, extremely unbelievably challenging, based on how I grew up, where I grew up, and all what happened. So that's all I wanted, and I started to realize, actually, that's the best thing ever. Many years ago, I did used to think that there was this thing called enlightened, and when you become enlightened, you're kind of floating around, and you are, but it's just not how you think. It's not that you're not floating around in this in enjoyable, peaceful state. It's just that what you thought that was isn't it. And the craziest thing is what it is what you're already doing.
Yeah.
It's what you're
Right.
already doing.
Yeah. Right.
But
Yeah.
nobody unenlightened. It's just that it's exactly what you're doing, but there's no thought challenging any of it.